not poisoning Saber is what I'm doing.
Yes.
Oh, let me grab my phone so that way I have the bonus stuff for the maps.
Yeah, boner.
Haha, dicks. Penis. Alright, let's get this up. So that way I don't have to dig for anything. Oh, there's the page. I just gotta scroll up because I gotta scroll up and down. Where I am in the game myself is, I just did the part where you kill, Princess Emeraldo, or Emeralda, or however the fuck you pronounce her name, I always forget. And the
right.
yeah, the Reyra squad gets their team attack.
Right. What's her face?
The corpse! Alright. And... let me see what the things are, because sometimes they're easy to remember. So this is defeat 3 golem. No, this is this one. Ally defeat. Any ally unit defeats at least 3 enemies in the same turn as the player phase. Oh wait, no, that was last time. This one is defeat 3 golems in 2 turns. Okay. And defeat two enemies with either Might or Guy. Okay.
But not Mike Guy, fuck him.
Alright, load. Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Robot Wars. It's time to leave. It's time to leave, ladies and gentlemen.
So I like that a day or so after recording our last episode, where I was like, man, it sure is super weird that no one's talking about this whole thing going down in Russia. Then a lot of people started talking about the thing going down in Russia.
See, we can't even blame the recording because I forgot, because I realized that I was fucking... I looked at my thing and I thought there was like 3 videos I thought were already live, and they weren't, so I didn't even bother rendering the episode until later because Jesus fuck, I didn't realize how far behind I was.
I'm still gonna say it's my my fault that there might be a second Russia revolution.
It's possible. They decided they had to start talking about it because, you know, the deep state is listening into us, and the globalists decided, well, no,
What?
Train and Dan are onto us. We better start talking about it.
If we're not careful, they might start inventing game stonks. Oh shit, game stonks!
Oh no, they're going for GameStop next.
What's actually happening with that? Like, why is suddenly everyone like, man, GameStop sure is a profitable business? And I'm like, since when? Wasn't this company in like absolutely fucked before the pandemic? And that's why they had to do a whole bunch of borderline legal shit. Well, not borderline, active, like basically telling GameStop employees that if the cops try and shut you down, you tell them to shut the fuck up.
So, what happened was, investors here, or money vampires as I prefer, what they tend to do here is they'll invest a bunch of money into a company and then pull it out, they'll liquidate it, and, you know, basically, which will...
Yeah. It's basically what happened with Marvel in like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. So, basically the stocks got shortened, they were getting ready to do it, and the public noticed the, like, you know, what the price was and everything, and just kind of decided, let's buy a bunch of fucking GameStop stocks. And
it's not the public. It was a Reddit group.
Well, Reddit group. Yes.
A Reddit group who then spread this to the business section of 4chan.
And it then spiraled.
And they decided, screw these guys. We're gonna buy the GameStop stock and make it go up.
And thus game stonks, and it fucked over a bunch of investors because of that.
Oh, shame.
And because the investors were betting that it was going to go out, they basically, so now GameStop stocks is worth quite a lot. And apparently, if people aren't full of it, a couple people made $1 million off this because they're going to have to sell their shares to them.
But
and now I'm sitting here cursing myself for not having GameStop stock.
You wish you had some game stonks?
I wish I did. I was like, oh man, I wish I got into that.
Well,
I could have stuck it to the man and made some cash.
And become the man.
I would have, yes, and become the man.
Now I am the man.
Vince McMahon!
Oh, well, aren't they now doing it with other companies? Like,
Oh yeah, AMC was the next. Is
AMC's
one
done it.
yeah.
Yeah, but now they're doing it with other companies, and now the same people are like trying to figure out what they're going for next, so they can also do that again. So they basically started some kind of weird stock war.
Well, actually,
between...
no. What they started doing is trying to make it so through like different apps where you buy this, where you can't buy certain stocks because the investors are fucking pissed about it. Free market, am I right?
And people are like, you taught the gamers how to play the stock game. What did you think they were going to do?
We didn't think they'd use it against us. We thought they'd just keep paying us money.
I won't lie.
Yeah, they're like these are the people that dedicate their entire lives to squeezing more numbers out of fictional characters in MMORPGs. Did you think they wouldn't use the same vigor on the stock market once they figured out how it worked?
Especially when they're just pissed at you.
You think they would have min-maxed the stock market? Becoming a millionaire world record at GDQ next year, I guarantee.
No, stop it! Stop doing that!
That's our thing. You can't take our thing. It's like, stop using the word meme then, and troll. No. Well, then now you don't get your thing.
I think what we should do is for every investor who complains about it, is just get that one fucking gif of Ajit Pai, the one that everyone fucking hates, including myself, and just send that to them. That one of him in like the Santa gear with the Nerf gun and the fidget spinner.
Why don't we just like send him anthrax through the mail or something? That seems like
no, let's not do that.
I don't know. What's wrong with anthrax?
It's deadly.
No, you don't send them anthrax through the mail. You send them salt through the mail, and they'll think it's anthrax.
No.
Then they'll evacuate their building and make everyone sit outside while they have to call in the hazmat team to comb the whole place, only to go, sorry, but we wasted your whole day, but it was just salt. And I know that because they did that to my school several times when I was in there, like 15 years ago, where they just like put an envelope full of salt and leave it where somebody would see it, and everyone would go, "Oh my God, anthrax! Everybody evacuate!"
I think most people have forgotten about anthrax nowadays.
Yeah, well, we should bring it back, but not anthrax. Just
Make it popular. Make anthrax great again.
No, that meme's dead now. He's out of office and going in trial at the moment.
Yeah.
He's been awfully quiet the last couple weeks.
I mean, that's what happens when you get taken off of social media.
He did get banned from basically every site on the internet. And also, like, man, it says a lot when you're so corrupt. Not even Deutsche Bank will touch you. And Deutsche Bank, literally, you're just...
Deutsche Bank was the last one that would touch him.
Well, Deutsche Bank is just... Well, Deutsche Bank operates off the German system of economy and, specifically their sense of morality in regards to the economy, which is, if you commit massive amounts of fraud, it's okay as long as you pay us that money.
Yeah, so, they kind of ignored the Trump thing after giving him money until people started putting lights over Deutsche Bank, and then they're like, oh, well, now it's our problem, I guess.
I have a very low opinion of Deutsche Bank.
I mean, yeah.
Not just because it's German, but it's like I said, it's the German mentality. It is the German banking mentality of, well, fraud is fine as long as you pay us the money.
As long as nobody looks into
Someone
it.
tell us what we Germans did to deserve this. All right.
I mean, they allowed a lot of people who committed mass amounts of fraud to get away with it because they paid them lots of money. And I don't know what you're thinking. You're like, man, isn't that just corruption and or also fraud? And it's like, yes, it is. Bloody Germans. You can see why we had a couple wars with them now. Well, I say we.
But,
not you guys. You were more pissed at Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah, we like I like how until recent... I mean, again, like, I remember we've joked about this where, like, I would get yelled at for bringing up the fact that America was very pro-German and pro-Hitler and pro-Nazi at one point. Nowadays, I remember, like, it's comic book writer, like, Kurt something yelled at me for bringing that up and saying that wasn't true, and then, like years later, after, like, Charlottesville, I see him, like, yeah, America's always had the... And I was just like, you fucking...
You hypocritical shitbag.
But,
Just saying, we guaranteed Poland's independence first.
But, anyway... So anyway, that King Kong vs. Godzilla trailer.
I mean, it's literally the movie I thought it was gonna. It literally seems to be the movie I thought it was gonna be. I'm not even like mad. I'm just like,
Disappointed.
Monkeys rise up.
it's just boring. It's just
Kong for president.
it's just what's the best way to phrase it? It's the everything I thought it was gonna be, and nah, I'll see it when it comes out. It'll probably be lame, and then I'll just go, yeah, that sure was lame. Good thing I have the movie I like from 2 years ago.
Save Mothra.
Yeah. It is like I mean, I do just think. I mean, it probably doesn't help that they. I mean, granted, we already knew because haha, toys were leaked like a year ago and the movie was meant to come out. But they already cut in the trailer. There's like they basically already spoiled the whole surprise.
Mechagodzilla.
Surprise! This exact plot line from the '70s movie that people probably have not seen, but I've seen, is gonna happen. I really hope it is actually the skin suit, though. I hope it's not just the... Like, I've seen some people do this whole theory where it's like, oh, but Godzilla does bad things, then the military's like, well, we need to build Mecha Godzilla, it's our only hope. Because, like, better have the robot dinosaur from the start. And you also better want to munch some metal. I mean,
If it's bad, we can just say hashtag not Mike Kiryu.
I mean, honestly, the really sad thing is, from what I've seen of it, aside from it having garbage fucking hands, it looks a lot like the model from Ready Player One, and the really cynical part of me wonders, is it the same effects studio working on both? And they're just reusing parts of that model?
It could be.
It could be.
It's like, oh,
And otherwise it's just that, yeah, they looked at that model and went, that's a good design. And I'm sat here like, but it's not, though.
Must be the King Kong team doing it.
Like, you can't just do, like, I don't know, Kong Skull Island had some great designs for their creatures.
Yeah, but this is
what
gonna
about
be
Kong himself?
Yeah, but this is gonna be Kong. This is gonna be monkey propaganda. So
Yeah, I did describe it as basically propaganda for a giant monkey. I mean, I like how not a single one of these like stat things has anyone listed as his only actual power, which is he flings shit at things because he's a goddamn dirty ape.
he's literally just a big monkey. Big monkey.
You know what?
Big monkey versus lizard that can breathe fucking energy beams into your face.
I don't know.
He's not even a truck, man.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a monkey, not a truck. Monkey, not truck.
I actually wondered this. Does Optimus Primal have a figure that makes him into a truck?
Don't know.
I meant to check.
Yeah,
because
kind of.
Because I did
He has
see
he has the optimal Optimus figure where he kind of
but-
sort of turns into a car. No, he doesn't. I don't think there's a figure where he straight up turns into an Optimus Prime version truck. No.
time for me to look on the TF wiki, but like, Optimus.
Oh
doesn't
no!
count.
Don't go there. You'll never come back.
Optimus doesn't count though, because it's like that's literally just like, oh yeah, what if Optimus Primal just sat down? It's like I had that toy, and it's like its vehicle modes are garbage.
Oh
It's
lord.
like in the robot mode, it's literally just okay. What if he just flipped out a different head?
But yeah, I was thinking about it like with the whole like.
Oh, there is. Oh,
No,
so-
I was thinking about that with in terms of like King Kong King Kong and his abilities. I literally was like, you know what? You could kill King Kong with like. I originally said you can kill it with the RX-78-2 Gundam, but then I thought about it. I was like, you don't even need that. You can just bring a Jim with a laser gun.
Not being funny, it depends which Kong you're talking about. Because if you're talking about like original 33 or 2005 remake or 1975 remake, then like they died to contemporary weapons pretty easily. Like, remember?
I was going with the modern, not those, because obviously, yeah,
modern.
with that, yeah, you could use a Zaku 1, and you could use a ball.
You just need the. I mean, what kind of? Actually, I wonder what the caliber gun, machine gun on a biplane in 1933 would have actually been.
I'm pretty sure the cannon of a fucking ball is bigger.
So yeah. Oh, by the way, I looked it up. There is actually an Optimus Primal toy. I mean, they call it a Primal toy, but it's just literally Laser Optimus Prime.
Mm.
So Primal is both a truck and a monkey. So anyway,
Don't tell the Transformers fans from 1997 that.
They'll get really upset.
I was gonna say that. I was saying to someone is that I actually like Transformers fans these days.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they've gotten cool about it. So you'll have to like get into a time machine and then go back to 1997 when they were still mad about it, and then say it.
Yeah. Nowadays, if you did it, at most you get them be like, ha ha, truck, no, but truck not monkey, ha ha ha. That's the most you get nowadays.
Nowadays you say it and they're like, well, better a monkey than Michael Bay.
Well, the problem is, right, and I actually even had this discussion with a friend, is that... Oh, hang on. After the like I said a word, sorry,
Alright, anyway, King Kong.
Oh. I mean, also, there's one thing that does actually annoy me, that instead of just the stuff that I suspect. And it's the fact that, sorry.
Oh,
got COVID. It's more the fact that, like, so there's one shot where you see a character, and then behind them is, like, an image of Mechagodzilla, so, you know.
Right.
Oops. But, oh. Sorry, I've, been
Smoking
running
a
up and
hookah?
down. I wish. More having to, like, zip around the house, but, and go up and down, like, 3 flights of steps again and again and again. My fault, but, you know. But it's the fact that, like, the character's called Ren Serizawa, so it's like I mean, very clearly the guy who built Mechagodzilla and the presumed son of the scientist from the 2 Godzilla movies. So it's like, yeah, we're just character assassinating another Godzilla character. It's like, fuck off. But anyway, I was actually going to say, it's kind of weird that in like 40 years of Transformers, there's like 2 series where they actually got it right. And 3 if you count the video games.
Which series?
Well, G1 with the disclaimer that you classify Beast Wars as also part of G1 because same timeline and all, and animated.
Yeah.
And that's like, and then if you count like War for Cybertron, yeah, 3 times out of 40 years and near.
Because I do like Armada.
Yeah, but I mean, not everyone does. Basically,
Also, it's connected. It's connected to Energon.
well, we don't.
You know, it's like Armada was okay, but then it all went downhill from there.
Listen, Energon is Energon is to me what Seed Destiny is to you.
He likes Seed Destiny.
No, he doesn't like Seed Destiny.
No, I don't like Seed Destiny. I like Seed, but not Seed Destiny.
Yeah, and I like Armada, but I don't like Energon.
So where does Cybertron fit into all of this?
It doesn't. They just pretended it did.
Yeah, it doesn't. I was like, I even when I watch Cybertron, I'm like, I can't even really be mad about this because no matter how much you pretend it's in line with the other 2, I know it's not.
I like how they took the one girl who was president, and they're like, she has brown hair like Alexa. Well, just say it's Alexa.
Well, better than in the show where she's like, man, I sure did like that Starscream guy. Oh, he's back alive. I'll have literally no reaction to that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Starscream.
Rip Starscream, I guess. Also, we just got the Turbine.
Good job, Turbine.
He's here, along with his shield with a woman
Turbine.
on it. Along with his shield with a naked woman on it.
Well, it's Terminator. What you expect?
Not much.
Just be thankful it's not an actual naked lady having to block shots for him.
You're right.
There's actually one of the original generation units actually does just have a straight up naked woman on it.
Which one's that? Out of curiosity.
Oh,
Picture-
one of
picture-
the it's the one that shoes Minion from the Lord of the Elemental stuff that usually doesn't make it into the main series uses.
Right.
But when she actually did get in, they didn't use that design because that's her upgrade. Because first she just has a red robot, and then her upgrade is this red robot now has a naked woman on it for some reason.
I mean, seems legit.
Of course.
Here's a question for you, Sabo. Is Shu Shirakawa just like a slightly less creepy version of Embryo?
I mean,
My cloaca.
kinda. I mean, he doesn't really kidnap waifus, does he?
That's why I said less creepy. But he has a very similar look and just the incredible amount of self-importance. The only difference is, I guess, Shu Shirakawa is secretly not a bad guy.
No. She was like a combination of Embryo and Niels Nielsen. In that he's such an over the top Sue, it's almost parody, and also it doesn't really affect the plot all that much because usually he's not there.
Fucking Niels. And
Although now that he's a good guy and he's back, I think the last two OG Generations games basically had where it's like, oh no, it's this impossible problem. Oh wait, Shu can
thank Neo Grandson.
because Shu is just a super genius who can do anything and has a robot that took a third of the entire Divine Crusaders budget to build, and also can be powered up by a dark god
but not
that
Dark
he's not
Brain.
actually enslaved by anymore. No, Dark
Or-
Brain.
Or Dark
One
Brain.
day, Dark Brain is going to come back, and it's going to be horrible.
But today is not that day. We're still not even sure.
No,
what the-
thankfully, he was not in Moon Dwellers.
We're still not even sure what the next Super Robot Wars is going to be.
It's probably going to be. It's probably going to be Original Generations 3, and it's probably going to have Alpha 3 in it, unless they want to drag it out some more. But I mean, like how OGS 2 had a scene where like, something doesn't look right with the moon, and then later the next game was the J stuff. Moon Dwellers has a scene where, like, oh no. Looks like those Balmarians might be doing something, but we can't worry about that right now.
Oh no, not the Balmarians.
Yes,
Who are they?
they are the ones that sent the White Star
Oh,
and Ingram and everything from OG1.
oh, pricks.
Yes, those guys.
Part of me wants to just as a joke put out one of the fucking Jagans, but I ain't gonna fucking do it. I'm not
Yeah,
that
use the Jagan.
suicidal.
Don't use a Jagan. use Jigen instead. So you can get Goemon.
Unfortunately, Goemon's not here.
Oh,
We can. But Beach is here.
could get Fujiko. She's usually up for stuff.
Nah, I think she's too busy scamming Lupin again.
I really want to actually watch Lupin the first. Wouldn't that make it Lupin the fourth?
I don't know.
But
I-
it's not officially out yet. I'm trying to be good.
It looks
about this
good.
sort of
It looks like the animation looks really good.
Yeah.
What about? Because I have 4 people. I have 4 more units to send out. I've already picked all the good shit. So now it's just like, okay, because I'm still early enough in the game where it's like, shit. What do I do now? So that's like Big Wolf, Geki Ryujin. Oh, Black Mike on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now there's 3. I mean, the real G's isn't really that good. I just put it out there because fuck it. I really don't want to put Beach out there because Beach isn't really that great. Oh, fuck.
Or Beecher.
I mean, come on.
Poor Beecha.
Just wanted to be a junk band.
Betray people repeatedly.
He's like, I just wanted to betray Judo like
Again.
20 times.
Good heavens, look at the time. It's time to betray Judo again.
From my point
But unlike
of view,
Char's betrayal, his betrayals don't really do it.
from my point of view, the Judo are evil.
Sure, we'll bring out Battle Bomber. Why not? Alright.
Something.
You want the Cho Ryujin or do you want Big Wolf?
Charyujin's better because it has a
I mean, I
hair
know.
thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, he is better. I know he's better. I was just letting you choose.
'Cause I
Poor
don't think-
Volfog.
Well, it's his fault for not having the melting siren ability in this. What does he?
I don't know.
He does, but it's not quite. It's not quite as good as in W. Use it every turn.
Yeah, where it's like the haha.
Where it's
all
like
the-
every turn he's just like you. It's like your barrier now doesn't work for the rest of this turn.
And since every boss in Super Robot Wars loves barriers. Or just haha, you didn't hit me moves.
Yeah,
I have
unless
no-
you're Leonard, then you're just like, oh look, you just do hardly any damage to me.
because I said so.
Yeah, well, no one likes Leonard.
It's true.
No, it's because his mech is so tiny that I guess they couldn't conceivably justify giving it like 100-something thousand HP. But he's still a boss, so you can't just one-shot him. So they're like, well, we'll just give him stupidly high defense. So even though he only has 25,000 HP, you barely do any damage to him.
It's Lambda Driver is what it is.
Lambda Driver's son.
Lambda machines.
It just does whatever. A weapon to surpass Arbalest. I guess that's actually...
It just does whatever. And what does Arbalest do? Well, it just kind of punches things and
Remember that time
makes its shots glowy.
Remember that time Arbalest just punched through a guy instead?
Oh yeah, it's like hold it. Yeah, he punched the one guy and like the shockwave just went through him and hit the guy behind him somehow. Because magic.
Because Lambda Driver whispered, because future Konami Chidori lost her husband and was like, man, I'm so sad. I'm gonna give all this like black tech to the past and fuck you guys or something. I think that's how Full Metal Panic ends.
And they use it in V where it's like alternate.
I actually
time.
don't remember how Full Metal Panic ends.
We may never know.
Something that I'll probably have to watch again at some point.
Also, like, has it finished yet? I know they just did another season, but like, is that?
No, they did another. I think if they do one more season, it will be the end. But it also took like 14 years between seasons 2 and 3,
Yeah.
so who knows when it will come out.
Probably
it took them 8 years to get like the next Evangelion movie out.
Yeah, but that can at least
And
be
it's still not out yet.
That can at least be attributed to Arno really not liking Evangelion.
What?
Yeah,
No, he
at this
loves
point,
it.
He clearly doesn't care.
He clearly loves it.
It's
Well,
now
yeah.
it's suffering the same problem the Marvel movies are.
His
of,
favorite-
like,
his
they can't
favorite
release it
character is-
because of COVID.
Anno loves it, and his favorite character is Rey.
I mean, what were you saying, Sabo? Something about Marvel?
I said,
No,
I said it has the same problem. It's the same problem the Marvel movies do, where like they can't release it because
COVID.
they can't. Yeah, because COVID. They can't release it in the theaters because nobody's going to show up, and they can't do it digitally because Japan is not really into that. And they're all about charging ridiculous prices for material things. So they're like, man, if we can't get like 1 billion overcharged movie tickets, this movie won't make us any money.
Whoops.
Damn you, COVID! You ruined everything.
Nothing like Sagiri nuking a guy out of existence.
I don't know. I guess it turns out that having unsustainable business model was a bad idea. Who could have foreseen this coming? It's not as if we've had any kind of major industrial or economic crashes built on the exact same premise.
Nah.
Isn't the free market great?
Free market's great unless you do something that makes investors upset and makes them lose money. Then it's not a free. Then no, we need to have restrictions. We can't have those peasants getting in here. Fucking peasants.
It's more just that Japan is stuck in the past and is compensating by making things more expensive. I mean, they still use fax machines over there.
They still get used here, believe it or not.
Yeah, but it's America. You expect like half the country to be in backwards with Bill.
Yeah, but like the big major businesses still use fax machines.
Let's be honest, half the states still haven't heard of the fucking civil rights movement.
He's not wrong.
Have you heard of the Emancipation Proclamation? I don't listen to hip hop.
You fucking knew exactly what you were going for there. Operation Human Shield and Operation Get Behind the Darkies. Fucking hell. Man, I watched that movie recently. It's kind of funny.
I only watched that movie once, and it was like when it first came out 20-something years ago. I'm surprised I still remember that.
It's a very quotable movie.
Yeah, I know.
It's even
At the time,
funnier
I wasn't supposed to be watching it because I was only like 15.
It's even funnier because Saddam Hussein wasn't even dead when that movie came out.
No.
Now it's like, well, I mean, it's not relevant now, but there was a point where it was double relevant.
god. I'm trying to think though.
Oh, it's been kind of a slow week apart from, the whole possibly second Russian Revolution going on.
And the game stonks.
Yeah, we need more, I don't know, I feel like we need more, insurrections. There's not enough. There's not been enough in 2021. We need another 3 or 4 more, I think.
Fucking.
Yeah, it's only fair.
And I haven't really. The only thing I've mainly been doing is playing Wasteland 3. So there's nothing too new. I haven't watched a whole lot of anything lately to even talk about anything like that. I have been rewatching Slayers, but I just haven't watched anything of it lately because, playing Wasteland 3, which is still a good game. I'm near the end of the game now, though. And they recently put out a patch that adds goofy fucking LARP outfit, medieval LARP outfits for the characters to wear. And I do mean goofy because they're definitely made like somebody in the Wasteland made these.
Ah, you made them. That's what you mean.
You made this? I made this.
What even is Donald in court for today anyway? Or...
It's still the impeachment trial stuff.
Yeah.
The only difference is between this time and last time is he doesn't have a lawyer this time because he didn't pay his lawyers for the other shit he was doing. So now no lawyer wants to take him up.
And also his only other lawyer his only actual lawyer is a witness, and therefore can't be can't represent him.
And also Trump owes him money and isn't paying him.
I mean, he even has money to pay anyone with. It's part of the whole point. The only reason Deutsche Bank really would have said, we're not working with you is because he hasn't got money to pay them because, I explained.
They were working with him. He has a giant loan with them.
Yeah, loan, which means that he hasn't got money. He needs to pay them back.
Well, yeah, they were ignoring it and not going after it until a giant light was put on it and they're like, oh shit, now we have to now it's my problem.
The Germans do like to solve problems. Make of that line what you will.
Are you?
I'm not.
Do you say that they have a final solution?
Hey, Dan, it was Holocaust Memorial Day yesterday. Show a little respect. Wait till tomorrow at the very least.
Fucking German jokes.
We don't do holo comedy right now. It's like how 9/11 jokes are off the table on September the 11th. September the 12th, though. Back in there.
Yeah. Remember when that was when that was pretty much half of what Bush would say? September 11th.
And the good old days.
He rode that for 8 years.
It is pretty easy. I mean, here's the beautiful thing: is it's like Biden. Doesn't matter what he does, has a 3-4 years. I only say 4 years because I legit don't think he'll be able to serve the full 8, assuming he wins again. I think he's too old. I think he will maybe not die in office, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure he's already said he's not going to run again. I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
He's fucking 78. He's the same age as Harrison Ford, and he's doing another fucking Indiana Jones movie, which is horrifying in of itself.
Part-time.
Well, what else is he going to do?
I don't know, just retire with all his fuckloads of money he's got from being in a bunch of huge ass movies and being incredibly
part-time.
He probably doesn't want to retire because he's afraid he's going to die if he does.
I mean, statistically more likely to die doing work, but sure. Oh, right, I guess we could sort of talk about that. So you know how Batwoman Season 2 started last week?
Yes.
And, it's not gone well.
No, it's not. It's bombing.
Oh, well,
It's
so I knew
bombing.
they made a new one with a new actress or something like that. I know that.
Yeah. So.
So they basically. They basically just had like what's her face, not Joker, basically just turn to the audience and be like, so this is what we all would have done if Ruby Rose was still around. But she left, so we're wrapping all of this up in one episode so we can start on this new character.
She left after we almost killed her.
Yeah, she's like I was gonna set it up so that the police would kill Batwoman and her father would kill her, and it would be really awesome and great and tragic. But we're not gonna get to do that, I guess. Also, the way they get rid of Ruby Rose is she gets on a plane to go talk to Supergirl about something, and then the plane explodes.
No.
And the Batwoman's.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, Train, first, because I have a thought about this.
No, she gets on a plane to go and talk to Supergirl to get rid of Kryptonite, because in this universe, Kryptonite is the only substance strong enough to penetrate the Batsuit, Sabo. Keep up.
Right, I forgot about. I didn't think that part was
Okay.
important.
So what you're telling me is they write Ruby Rose out of the show and kill off her character the same way that fucking MASH killed off the original fucking head CEO when he's leaving the fucking war.
Yeah, but
Except they never find her body, which means I'm guessing they're hoping she's gonna come back and like for at least one episode to approve of this new girl. And also like the plane explodes and then the bat suit, which she brought in her luggage on this plane for some reason, just happens to land right next to this new lead.
Who just steals it, and then
Steals it, and
then all of the Batwoman support team are like, "What the fuck? That's not yours." And she's like, "No, it's mine because I'm poor, and that makes it okay to steal things."
yes, and then she punches the guy's face off.
Yeah, then she
Which
kills
makes-
Hush. Which
No, she doesn't kill him. She just. But the thing was that like the first season ended with Hush getting a mask to make him look like Bruce Wayne. And they were going to have this whole thing where like, oh, Batman's back, but he's secretly evil because he's secretly Hush. And then, they just ended that in one episode where Batwoman finds him and punches his fake face off because they can't do that now because she has no reason to care about this guy who's disguised as Bruce Wayne because she's never met him.
Of course, the only reason I bring it up is because nobody watched it.
Nobody watched it. The ratings are worse than the worst episode rating from last year.
The ratings are just over 500,000, like 600,000 something, which is for a season premiere is
Bad.
Mm.
that's cancel worthy.
Yeah, that's really bad.
They might just give up. Like, screw it. It's not important.
Everyone else is gone and lost, and they're kind of hoping this new age
Like,
Lois and Clark selves it.
Yes, Supergirl is ending. Arrow already ended. Arrow's spin-off didn't get picked up. What a surprise.
Was it the one about Felicity or some shit?
No, it's the one about their daughter and the two Black Canaries in the future.
Oh, okay.
No, Felicity surprisingly just left at the end of season 7. And then, like, that was basically... She came back briefly for the Arrow's final episode, and that was it. And she's like, no, I'm done with this.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's like, I have better things to do than, be on this show, which every time it seemed like they were going to give me something interesting to do, they changed their mind. So I just sat here talking about how perfect I am. While everyone else talking about how perfect I am. And she's like, yeah, that was no fun.
Strongest and bravest.
Basically
Kingu.
I like how you say as you're saying the strongest and bravest. It's fucking Guy is doing the fighting driver.
I mean, he is the strongest and bravest.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Guy kind of is the strongest and bravest. Kingu kind of said he was a lot.
Yeah. No, Guy. No. I just thought it was funny just saying strongest and bravest while Guy is on the screen.
And the characters said he was a lot, but it didn't really work.
At least
Alright.
Guy murdered people if he felt the need to.
Oh, you mean like just now?
Yeah.
He
Or
fucking
it's he basically sings the Spine song.
spine.
Fine.
I am skipping on your spine.
Except it's less the spine and more like, I guess, their liver.
Oh yeah, because when I put that episode live the other day, because of that, I just called it spine.
Yeah, I saw. I guess it's actually the thing we we probably could also talk about how like the YouTube algorithm's been sort of cheated and everyone's kind of doing some weird shit, doing some wacky shit right now,
Yeah.
thanks to Spiffing Brett.
Thank you, Spiffing Brit. You're always doing God's work.
Basically pointing out, and I find it more interesting that he has industry insiders that told him about this. They told him about the whole like algorithm issue thing.
Fools! Why would you tell him this stuff? Of course he's going to abuse it.
Probably because they hoped he would like shine a light on it, and he did. Although apparently he also did say, I mean, he did also say he did actually contact YouTube multiple times about this, and they continued to do nothing. So he made.
So basically, he warned them, as like, "Hey guys."
It's pretty shitty system you've got here. And they were like, nah, it's fine. And so now he basically made a video that highlighted the fact that the community tab on YouTube gets far more traction because of the way the algorithm works. And like, the more you, and like, if you comment and like on a community, and especially if you vote on a community post, like that basically artificially inflates the level of prominence that post would get, and means that if you then also flood it with a bunch of tags, like say talking about the most popular or searched things of that week, it makes it even more likely to show up in people's in feeds. Meaning a whole bunch of people who otherwise would not ever get recommended your channel ever can just be bombarded with community posts and stuff from you, all because of one post that accidentally like touched on a keyword they searched at some point in the like last week or so. Yeah, just literally like going on YouTube videos and seeing comments or like the same copy paste thing that's literally just listing the most popular things searched that week is quite funny.
But
I'm not sure the exact extent because the posts I've seen that have been up for a couple of days haven't quite reached the same level as like his experimental posts. But that also might be the trade-off in that because everyone's doing it, it's like not getting the traction.
the traction's kind of more
artificial. It's being like uninflated.
Yeah, because it's just so flooded.
But good job, Spiff. Enjoy your Yorkshire tea.
I need to watch more of his shit because I do enjoy seeing how he just breaks shit. It's always fun.
I mean, yeah.
Like like his video on the thing for, I don't know if it works anymore, but at the time the the beta bug for Among Us.
Yes. I imagine that got patched since Among Us became.
Oh, it was while it was popular. Saying he discovered while it was popular being updated.
No, but I mean, like, after being on, like, his channel, because
yeah, because he was like, yeah, I hope developers are seeing this, so they fix this, and was like, telling people, like, yeah, don't actually fucking do this, if you want, if it's with some friends and that everyone's okay with it, or if you're just joking with some friends, it's fine, but don't go into, like, pubs or shit like that, or actually cause problems.
Well, it's like, so there was a Hearthstone streamer called Disguised Toast who at one point showed off a actual glitch with the game that caused like an unwinnable game state, and he got banned. Like, no, it was not like a permanent ban, but like a temporary ban because he basically used a glitch in order to not win, but basically highlight the unwinnable game state that it put in. So I wouldn't be surprised if something like that were to happen. Well, it must have happened to Spiff at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Man, do you ever just get this sensation when you talk about, man, I like someone, and then you just sort of in the back of your mind think, man, I really hope they don't turn out to be a creep.
Yeah.
That seems to be happening quite a lot lately.
Because it's like, I was talking to someone about Superman, as you do, and we were talking about, and I was basically saying about how much I fucking hate Superman Returns because it's the most boring film ever made. It's one of the most boring films ever made. And then what makes it double worse is because like, well, the director and one of the main actors in it are both people we don't talk about anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow.
Superman would never. Wrong! There, that's the best part of the movie.
At least Brandon Routh is pretty cool, except he got screwed except CW screwed him, but oh well.
Yeah. Did they screw him, or was it the fact that he was a pretty well-known actor at the time? so he had to be paid a lot, and he was in more stuff, so he had to be paid a lot more than other people, and therefore became too expensive to run the show.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, they replaced him with a bunch of poorly written characters that just aren't like they could have easily made it work if they want. I think they just basically want to clear out anyone who came from another show so they can just completely ignore the rest of it. Because at this point, Legends seems to just like outright despise the rest of the Arrowverse. Like they're constantly taking shots at them. Like the cast and crew don't seem to like the cast and crew of the other shows anymore. It was just, it's not good.
And I'm sat here like, did they ever?
Mm,
Is there ever a point anyone liked anyone?
I mean,
So, I'm gonna ask
the
a
actors
question real
apparently all
quick.
love each other.
This is related to the game. So, with the map bonus thingy, I can basically either Might or Guy get 2 kills, and you get like special like dialogue. Who do you want to get the 2 kills? Because they both have 1. Who do you want to get the kill to get the dialogue? Guy
Guy.
or Maito?
Guy.
Sabo?
Yeah, all right, give it to Guy. He can have it.
Which
He
more
can
the
take their
And
spine.
actually, the fun part is because of positioning right here. Not only can I give that to Guy by using Guy, but also there are 3 enemies here in dividing driver map range that can be killed for the 3 killed in one player phase at once.
Good job, Guy. The strongest and also the bravest.
Yeah, just take that spine, Guy.
Fine.
I'm going to rip out your spine through this hole in your chest.
A Guy was basically a Guy is one of my highest kill counts in my own playthrough. The only thing that made him fall off was the fact that Noriko's map ability has more range, so I tend to use hers more.
Yeah, but you've not got Star Guy yet.
True. Oh no, I have Star. Isn't Star
Okay.
the upgrade you get with the wing upgrade?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty far. Well, not in this game, but in
hammer.
the video playthrough. But in my own, I got that a long time ago.
You got Goldie on Hammer then?
No, Golden Hammer is not until later.
Yeah. I mean, I find it weird that that's like locked off till much later. I mean, I know it's his final attack, but it's like he gets out relatively early in the show. And Star Gaigar is like is like not even. They didn't really address it as an upgrade. It's just one day. It's just like he gets completely destroyed in one fight, and it's like, all right, well, we've got some new wings for him.
By the way, I'm not gonna lie. I knew everyone was gonna say Guy, but I figured I'd ask.
It
I
also
like
helps that,
Maito, but I do like Guy more. But you know.
Yeah, but Maito also had 3 games to be the hot shit, and Gaigar's been absent for like 15 years or something.
Yeah.
It's time for Guy to come back and everyone to go, man, what a nice guy.
What a nice guy. You know what we need? We need him, and we need 2 other guys named Guy to make it very confusing.
Well, luckily one of those guys is already dead.
That was in W, where they had Guy from Nadesco, and they had Guy from Gundam Seed Astray, and they had Guy, and they were all spelled in it with either a different kanji or, in one guy's case, just being written out. And it was, I mean, I guess it wasn't confusing to the people in the game, but still, I was like, there's 3 guys named Guy.
Okay, Geki.
There's also the one where Guy lives by default.
Man. It's good thing we got those evil Chinese knockoffs of Choryujin around.
I mean, yeah, just nuked a one of the monsters from Ray Earth out of existence.
The sad thing is,
I mean, isn't he technically more powerful?
Geki Ryujin, he's
Yeah,
more,
I'm pretty sure Geki
sort of.
Ryujin.
He's designed to be more. He's designed to be more actually emphasizing combat, while Choryujin is meant to emphasize rescue. But because Choryujin's
Yeah.
had a lot more experience, is a better fighter than he is. Well, that's meant to be made better by Gen and Go Ryujin, but
Yeah,
not in
because
this. But they're only an attack in this game.
yeah, no, we don't have it like.
Alpha, where they could just combo.
No, it was W where like they could just freely combo, and also like all of them shared the same upgrades.
And we don't have Ted Ryujin in this.
No, well, we don't have anything from Final in this.
Poor Ten Ryujin.
No, I mean they got into Alpha 3 when Geki Ryujin did not, so I guess that's fair.
It's her fault for going topless. Her words, not mine.
Yes.
literally a point where the robot's like, sorry for going topless, and it's like, uh-oh. They knew.
They knew what they were doing.
I mean, probably the flashing lights on the chest helped. Man, good old final.
And then Tenryujin didn't actually do anything.
And it beat
Yeah.
it beat that one Primeval.
Yeah, but only after they separated and used their individual combination attack, as opposed to Tenryujin kind of did nothing.
To be fair, like that whole fight is, hey, we're gonna win, and the Soul Masters are like, haha, surprise, we actually just heal indefinitely, also we can make a million clones of ourselves, so fuck you.
Yeah, and they're like, but that's what we wanted you to do.
Haha, you idiots, you fell right into our trap, now we're gonna use
You fell right into our trap. We knew you'd make a million clones of yourself just to be dicks, but haha, now you've drained all your power.
Oh no!
What you didn't know is we have a hammer built for hitting planets.
Yes.
Just in case you got planets.
It's too bad it all
hit a
goes.
planet,
It's too bad it all goes downhill after that.
Yeah, well, they live mostly.
I know they live. I know they live, but still, they pass on the torch to those two annoying kids.
That's fine. We don't.
Damn you, Mamoru.
You just don't like him because Claude Trippy likes him.
Kind of. Yeah. No. He killed it for me.
Wait, what?
There's a guy on the
There's this one weird ass guy who he basically like he really wishes he was like a cute little kid with like a big older brother to protect him because he's got all kinds of crazy mental issues, and he self-inserts way too hard into Mamoru, and just like every online Gal Gadgar discussion, he just shows up and just starts pissing everyone off, and it's just like it made me despise Mamoru through proxy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit's weird. Shit's weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I'm calling the police.
I could rant about this guy all day, but I'm not going to because
he'll
probably find out. He'll probably find out about it, and then you'll be on his Twitter, being like, "Look at these mean guys saying mean things about me on the internet."
Finally.
I mean, that's literally all I do, man.
Yeah, I know, but no one's ever cared enough.
Hey, if you see this, I'm just gonna say, yeah, creep. Go on and clip that part.
Meanwhile, with award-winning comic book writer Dan Slott,
He can't see it. He can't see it. He blocked
Yeah,
me.
he blocked you.
not on YouTube chat. He hasn't blocked you on YouTube yet, though.
I don't know. He might have. He might have like randomly found it, and went like, and blocked me.
Oh no, you happen to not say anything actually disparaging. Time to block.
He's gonna show up at your door and just be like, heard you were saying mean things about me on the internet.
He's gonna show up in his Dr. Octopus cosplay.
I was gonna say the same fucking thing. He's gonna dress up as Dr. Octopus, punching my door. Come out, you pussy! Say I suck at writing like into my face.
It's like the end of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, where they just fly around the country beating up anyone who talked about them on the internet.
I mean,
It's like you can't do anything. You can't do anything about people talking mean about you on the internet. I mean, short of flying to all of their houses and beating the shit out of them, I guess. It's like, with that money, we could buy a lot of plane tickets. And then there's just a montage of them flying around beating people up.
Yeah.
now Kevin Smith just inflicts horrible horror movies on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he improved.
I mean, did he? Because was it the final one of those like yoga hoses, and literally everyone hates that.
Yeah, but then he's
planning to do Jared Bob again.
well, he is, but he mentioned he had a health scare where like he almost died of a heart attack, and as he was sitting there, he's like I'm okay with dying, but I can't believe Yoga Hosers is going to be my last movie. I should probably do something about that if I survive.
But oh yeah, one's actually.
As someone from North Jersey, I'm contractually obligated to like Kevin Smith no matter what he does, so I can't really help you there.
Unless you're somebody who's like owns a comic book shop or really likes comic books, because he basically kills any comic book shop that tries to open up north.
Why does he have a comic book shop of his own?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
My local comic book shop is still running somehow.
But
It's impressive because comics should be dead.
Nope, it's been going for 30 years and still running.
We need to just fucking kill. Marvel and DC just need to fucking die. Is what I'm saying. They've had it. They've tried too much.
Anyway, though.
They've lost it.
Anyway, though, what was it? One thing I did want to talk about, especially as things are winding down, because the map is over, and like this is the last bit of cutscene. But so Roger Craig Smith announced today that he's no longer doing the voice of Sonic.
Oh.
Okay, why did they replace him with the guy from the movie?
We don't know who he's replaced with yet. We just know that he's no longer doing the voice of Sonic.
Did he step down willingly, or did they fire him?
We just know that he's no longer doing it. That's all we know.
That's all he said?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
He's too busy stealing Ethan's baby
Because
to take her to the giant vampire mummy.
Because so basically that means that unless like we have another game come out that he already voiced, that means the last game that he voiced Sonic in is Puyo 2.
Well, he didn't say he was. He just implied he was, according to this article.
What, implied that he was stepping down?
Yeah, he just said, "Well, 10 years was an amazing run. Onward to new zones."
I mean,
which implies that he's going to be stepping down, but he didn't actually confirm it yet.
That's pretty much him saying it without just saying, "Yeah, I am stepping down." It's not that subtle.
No.
Wonder
who they'll get back. Maybe we'll see the return of Jason Griffith.
I heard people ask that. There's a couple people have ones they think would be good. One person threatened the idea of it being Ego Raptor, and I was like, "Fuck no."
Brian Drummond's in the US now. They could get him.
One person's I keep forgetting his name. One person suggested Ryuji's voice actor, and I was like, "That works." I said half jokingly, half honestly. The guy did the voice for Scout from TF2.
Bonk!
Bonk! Hey, how's it going, Eggman? Bonk!
Batty, bat, 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 bat!
Are they going to replace Eggman though?
Nice hustle, tons of fun.
Important part.
You know what's funny? They replaced everybody in the cast. When they replaced everyone at the cast when Roger got added, except Eggman. He is the longest running Eggman. Pollock.
Yeah. I mean, he's been Eggman forever.
He's really good at it, so... He's my second favorite. My favorite, unfortunately, passed away years ago.
So what you said your favorite was the Game Dubs one. I missed my wife Tales.
You know what? That's fair. Because I like that one a lot. They replaced the Sonic cast with the fucking Games Dub cast.
I mean,
I wouldn't be against it.
It wouldn't even be that unheard of.
You know who they need to get back in there? Jaleel White.
Is he even still alive?
It's me, Eggman.
He is, yes.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Well, he's not doing.
He actually did a decent Sonic, relatively.
Yeah. It was a good Sonic for its time.
He's not an Urkel. He's like, God damn Urkel. He's like, it made me so much money, but man, I hate that role.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. He looks more fondly on voicing Sonic the Hedgehog than he does doing Steve Urkel. Like Steve Urkel, he said, "Yeah, if you ever see me in the Urkel get up, if you ever just see me walking down, and I'm wearing the Urkel get up, please do me a favor and kill me."
I mean, okay. He never said we couldn't forcibly dress him in the Urkel get up, though. Loophole to kill a celebrity.
I don't want to kill Julia White.
Look, it's just my thing, right? I like to always think of a plan on how I'm going to kill people. It's just my thing.
There are many more celebrities you should deal with before you go to Jaleel White.
I've already got plans.
Just saying.
I've already got plans for all of them.
I don't know. I feel like I would just leave Julia White alone.
He suffered enough.
No. When his body is broken and his city is in ashes, then he will have suffered enough. Until that day, though, I will keep my quest.
I remember remember when they did Sonic Underground. They made him voice both of his siblings, including his sister.
Yes, that was a poor choice.
I think I watched Sonic Underground like once.
That's more
Oh, that's
times than you need.
I think I listened to the theme song and I was like, wow.
Sonic
checking out.
Underground. The only thing you need to do for Sonic Underground is just see that scene of the Sonic baby robot falling to the ground and dying. That's all you need.
They're suggesting it was time to renew his contract, and they probably didn't want to pay him any more money, and that's why they replaced him. But that's just a rumor,
I
because he
wouldn't.
was doing it for 10 years.
Yeah.
But that's just a theory.
A game theory.
Right, end the video now. Do it now. Get clickbait.
Thanks for watching.